So today I am lucky enough to get to review my two favorite sticks I've ever used, the Warrior QRL and the Bauer 2016 One X. Both low kick point, both super light, both really expensive, and both very, very, very good. So the funny thing about these two sticks is kind of the same stick. Different manufacturers, different names for everything, but they both do the same job. Both are a quick release based stick. They're low kick points, they're really, really light. They have a great shot. However, the Warrior just feels like a kind of a more clean cut of the 2016 One X. Bauer's website will give you so much technical information. Elastec, tech stream, they've got surfaces added to the blades, and they all do a job. Warrior doesn't really tell you about that. Warrior tell you they've got a really light, really good carbon fiber. They've got Dagger Taper 3 that's been around for a little while in its previous iterations. And it does the job really, really, really well. Hopefully, after this review, we'll be able to tell you which one you'd prefer. So just to highlight the differences in all the tech you'll find out about these two sticks, this is Warrior's top of the line stick, probably their best selling stick. And I know 3 pieces of information about it. It's got true one technology, which makes it a true one-piece stick, unsurprisingly. Very, very light, takes out any excess weight around this sort of area. So the second piece of information about this stick, it's made of Minimus 1000 carbon fiber. It's an aerospace level carbon fiber that Warrior have developed in the United States for this project. It is very, very, very light, and it really does store energy. The idea being it's lighter, it's stronger, it's stiffer. Certainly feels like it does those jobs. Also, it's different to most carbon fiber in that it's a flat weave, makes it resistant to impact, so they don't have to add any excess materials in order to protect the stick. Helps it be really, really, really light, and the kick is very, very, very good. So the third and probably the most exciting thing about this stick, Warrior's Dagger Taper system has been successful for a long time, and they've continued it in this model. They're now on the DT3. We've been seeing this in Warrior for a long time in their low kick point sticks. The idea is thinner section between the hosel, going tapering into the shaft around where the one-piece construction is. The stick's built around quick release shots, and this really delivers. We've seen it for so long now. Warrior have been using Dagger Taper system for an exceptionally long amount of time. And it is a case of if it's not broken, don't fix it. This system's been producing for a long time, and that legacy lives on in this stick. It's got a fantastic release. So the second stick in this comparison is the 2016 Bauer One X. Now this stick has all the technology, like it's all over the branding, it's everywhere. So we'll start off with Elastec. That's the resin that Bauer use in their sticks to increase the durability. Simply put, it's just designed to take those little chips and little cracks away that we get so annoyed at in a new stick. So the second technology we're looking at is TechStream. It's the carbon fiber that Bauer are using in their sticks. 20% lighter without any loss of durability. So as you can expect, lighter hockey stick, easier to handle. No loss in durability is a huge plus as well. It's basic, but it does a good job. Who doesn't want a lighter hockey stick? So the third piece of tech that we want to talk about is Bauer's AeroSense 2 blade. It's their stiffest blade, and if I'm honest, I felt a difference. It is a very, very stiff blade. It is a very, very accurate stick. There's not really that much more to say about it. It does exactly what it says on the tin. An added bonus with Bauer is you get this extra little tactile layer that we've seen before on their sticks. Similar job to the resin, it's just a free increase to durability. Those little cracks and chips that we all pick up and we all hate, you shouldn't have as many issues with those. So as you'd expect from a Bauer stick at this price point, you're getting their true monocoque construction, which is essentially their one-piece construction. It keeps the stick responsive, it keeps it light, and it's exceptionally balanced. So the final piece of technology we're going to go over is Bauer's QRT quick release technology. It's very similar in ideology to the Dagger Taper. It's essentially a thinner section of blade between the hosel going down into the shaft around the one-piece construction. Now, the idea of this is to move the kick point south. Since the APX2, where it used to have 2 kick points, Bauer have actually changed the One X with the first generation and went purely low kick point. By changing the kick point from the dual kick point to the single low kick point, it's helped this stick stand out as a quick release option, similar to how the Warrior Covert line has been a quick release option for some time. The way that Bauer have refined the QRT technology in this iteration to the previous iteration is they're using a slightly different weave of carbon fiber. This model has both a vertical and a horizontal orientation that has increased the pop and slightly lessened the weight. Just basic improvements, but these things are going to be noticeable. So as you've already heard me say, Bauer have all the tech and all the additional extras, etc, etc. However, as a taller player, I'm 6'3". Warrior have one little hidden trick up their sleeve. Their sticks don't need extensions as often as Bauer. All this is butt end. So that's buying a butt end, heat gunning it, fitting it in, cutting it down, making sure it's the right length of the previous stick. This Warrior's stock. It just so happens that stock is the right height for me, but I really appreciate that. It doesn't play with the balance, it doesn't do anything different. It's just out of the box, tape, go. So, opinions. Which stick am I going to take? Both sticks are very, very good. The performance is almost identical. Honestly, it's crazy. For two different manufacturers using two different sets of technology, they feel very alike. So I am going to cheat. I'm going to give you two different answers. If I'm going purely on performance, I'm going to take the Warrior. I found it to be unbelievably good. Me and it clicked straight away. It was one of those where I picked it up, I thought this is going to feel nice, skated with it for half an hour, and I was adamant I was never going to give it back, and I'm still never going to give it back. The other advantage of the Warrior, for me, height-wise, no butt end, makes it about 40 grams lighter. Who doesn't want a lighter hockey stick? However, if you are worried about the durability of your top-of-the-line stick, Bauer have those extra technologies that are purely designed to prolong the life of that stick. For me, performance-wise, I'm going to go with the Warrior. If I've got any concerns about durability, I'm going with the Bauer. The performance of these two sticks was almost identical, so ultimately, the choice is yours. Before you go anywhere, make sure to hit that subscribe button and check out the other videos to the side. Compared to our last one, in that these sticks are the same. Everything's the same. They've got the same names. They do kind of the same things. There's some slight upgrades, and hopefully we'll be able to tell you whether or not the 2016 is a worthwhile investment if you have the option between it and the previous generation.